speak to how this team may be different in terms of not maybe just rely on her all the time, even though today it looked like, I mean, does this team play more together?
She had 11 points last night.
Yeah, I know. I mean, do you think this team plays more together than maybe teams?
I think it plays to whatever our strengths are, and what the other teams try to take away from us. When they take something away, they're giving you something. Last night they were giving us, Brittany, trying to take away our post game. Tonight they were spacing out and playing our post player one-on-one. Some teams double team. I mean, we're smart enough, patient enough to find the hole in what it is you're trying to do.
Jim, they came out on fire, kind of 10-2 type thing, and then you knew they were going to make a run in the second half. But how much like the way your kids responded to their emotions in the beginning of the game and their emotions?
Yeah, I think good teams aren't peak and valve. I think good teams don't get real high and don't get real low, and I think that's what we've become. So, other teams, they might come and they bring the energy right away, and it doesn't affect us the way we've been playing. We just sort of methodically go about our business and know that if we execute and we do what we're supposed to do, you need to bring more than emotion to play against us right
now. Coach, normally it's really hard to win a game when you get out-rebounded. You guys were out-rebounded by 11, but still managed to win by double figures. Can you talk about some of the areas that were really important in making that up?
Well, the quality of the second shot, if the other team is going to out-rebound you and get putbacks, that can certainly have a negative impact on your defensive possession because, it's 50% possession. They missed the first shot, made the second. And then there are other teams that rebound sort of in a volley. They may get 3 or 4, but if it's not being finished, then that's an over. And unless they're putting it back in the basket, that is not going to be to your disadvantage. So the numbers, sometimes there's a tendency for them to look dramatic. That's a pretty dramatic number, 25. But 32% is not a dramatic number. If they're putting that second shot in on a regular basis, then you're in big trouble.
Coach, you've talked before about how it was about getting them to share the ball and play better defense and work on team things to get this team going the way it is now. But in your own words, maybe what's a simple summation of how you got them to buy into all that after all the stuff you guys went through earlier in the year?
I've said this before. The players, especially today's players, they play so many games. They don't maybe have a value that they should for games. Sort of this AAU culture, play 100 games in the summer. So you got to get that to be important. And they don't go through these situations. They hadn't gone through it. So it's almost a learning experience. I've been doing this for 33 years. I've gone through this, and my response to it is stay the course, keep coaching, keep teaching, make them accountable, hold them accountable, get themselves to hold each other accountable, and then you start to grow. And that's the only way you dig out of a hole. But that's the only way you dig out of a relationship that's going in trouble. It's the only way you dig out of the problem at work. It's the only way you dig out of when you work through it. And when you have, especially these highly recruited athletes, they're not used to this. They haven't experienced it. They don't know how to act. You have to teach them. You have to show them.